Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at the symbols of elements, the different ways of writing symbols of elements. And if you like this video and you want to get more of my videos, you can press the like button, then subscribe, press the subscription button, and then the notification bell to get more of the videos and to be alerted anytime I drop new videos. So let's go back to the lesson. We want to learn the different ways of writing symbols of elements. As you all know that symbols are very, very important, even in English. Without the alphabet and the knowledge of the alphabet, we cannot write words and even read. So the real knowledge of, or the deep knowledge of the alphabet help one to be able to pronounce words and also write sentences. So also in chemistry, to be able to write the chemical equation, which is a representation of chemical reactions, you need the knowledge of the symbols of elements which makes up the formulas of different compounds. And according to Berzelius in 1814, he devised 4 ways of writing symbols of elements. So we are going to learn that today. Now, the first way of writing symbols of elements is using the first letter of the element. So I'm going to be using the first 20 elements here as an example. If you are to write the first symbols, the first letter of that element's name, it must be in block form or capital letter. So let's look at an example here. The first letter, a very good example of element that can be written, that the symbols can be written using the first letter of their name is hydrogen. We also have carbon, then nitrogen. They are written in capital form. We have another way of writing symbols of elements, which is the first and the second letter of that element's name. So a very good example here is helium, He, beryllium, Be, lithium, Le. But take note, the first letter must be written in capital letter, while the second one must be in small letter. If you write both letters, that's the first and second letter, in capital letter or block form, it is not acceptable. So you have to abide by this strictly. The first letter must be in capital, while the other must be in small. The first letter of the first method is also in capital. So let's look at the third way of writing symbols of elements. We can use the first and any other letter of that element's name. Take a good look at magnesium, capital M, that's the first letter, and any other letter. So we are picking G. G was picked. So he used G, M and G. So you can see M in capital letter and then G is in small letter. We also have chlorine. C in capital letter, L in small letter. Then the last part is very, very important and interesting, which is from the Latin name. We can also get symbols of elements from their Latin name. Let's look at a very good example. So many examples that we have here. We have sodium. Sodium is in position 11 and the Latin name is natrium. Natrium is Na. So we also have potassium, catrium, and K is represented as K. We have copper as cuprum, is represented as Cu. Then gold, aurum, represented as Au. We have silver, argentum, is represented as Ag. Then we have mercury, hydrargyrum, it is represented as Hg. Then we have lead, plumbum, represented as Pb. These are examples of elements that their symbols are derived from their Latin name. So let's quickly look at the first 20 elements here and try to use these 4 methods to fill in their symbols. So let's start with hydrogen. Hydrogen here has the first letter, which is capital. Then we have helium, first and second letter. Then lithium, first and second letter. First in capital, small, the second in small letter. Then we have beryllium, Be. Boron, just B. So this represents the first method. Carbon, C. Nitrogen, N. Oxygen, O. F is for fluorine, and neon is Ne. First letter in capital, while the second letter is in small letter. So let's also look at sodium, natrium, Na, capital N, small a. Then we have magnesium, capital M, small j. Aluminium, capital A, small l. Silicon, capital S, then small I. Phosphorus, just P. Then sulfur, just S. Chlorine, C, capital, then L, small letter. Then we have argon, capital A, small r. Potassium is catrium in the Latin name and is represented as K. So the last one here is calcium, that's capital A, small c. I hope with these short videos, you will be able to write symbols of elements. We have over 100 elements in the periodic table, and we've just picked the first 20 here to represent my teachings. If you would like to get more videos and learn more about writing chemical equations, so just follow the series of my videos. I'm going to be dropping some videos. Press the notification bell, the subscription button, and then the like button as well. Thank you.